What should have been the simplest thing for a Minnesota man, like shaving and eating and walking, became the toughest for Mike Trok. He had to teach himself how to use his left hand, how to do many things like everyday tasks because of a medical condition. He works with eagles in southeastern Minnesota. Instead of a pleasant volunteer experience, he'd get upset a lot, and those eagles would get upset with him, even become vicious at times. He told James Shugel all that changed the day doctors gave him a gift.
The mighty Mississippi on the banks of Wabasha, the city of healing waters, healing for the eagles that reside here, healing for a man who cares for them.
Beautiful. I mean, look at her.
A model of confidence and courage, Angel has become a personal role model to Mike Trok.
Isn't she magnificent?
He uses her to teach people about eagles at the National Eagle Center. But what's even more impressive, she's taught him after breaking a bone and never being able to fly again.
They're first an eagle. You know, they're not first a disability that they have. You know, and it's just like us.
She's given Mike hope while battling Parkinson's disease. It was 16 years ago when this former North Branch High School principal started the school day and started losing his balance.
I didn't know what it was.
Doctors also didn't know what was wrong with Mike. He'd have tremors handling Angel. She'd get agitated. Parkinson's made his volunteer work nearly impossible.
Not so good.
His daily tasks were downright difficult, too.
Well, it's very uncomfortable.
Diagnosed incorrectly for years, a specialist diagnosed his Parkinson's correctly just 4 years ago. There was hope finally fighting it.
I wanted to have the surgery because there was so much of my life was being taken away from me.
Doctors at University of Minnesota Medical Center Fairview used what's called deep brain stimulation on Mike to treat his neurological symptoms.
You can see the sort of domes right here.
That's the spot where an electrode was implanted in Mike's brain. Wires run down his scalp, behind his ear, and they connected two neurostimulators like this one, about the size of stopwatches, that doctors had implanted on both sides of his chest. They deliver stimulation to part of Mike's brain where brain cells have died.
And it turns out that the stimulation improves the motor symptoms on the opposite side of the body.
The result has been tremendous. No more tremors.
You're holding that like anybody else would, right?
Yeah. Just like normal.
Mike does everyday tasks, even golfs again without any problem.
I do have my life back. There's no question about that.
He's regained his confidence and his strength, too, just like Angel has.
She, in her mind, can still fly. So can we, in our mind.
His work at the Eagle Center will continue,
It's a shame
educating and even inspiring all those who come to the healing waters of Wabasha.
And Mike told James he has no family history of Parkinson's. He's sure he got it while fighting in Vietnam. He says the use of Agent Orange is the war that caused him to develop it.